Well, at McMaster, I studied in fine arts, and I also took French language courses. I started in September 1999, and I graduated in 2003. I'm currently a web services librarian at Concordia University in Montreal, Quebec. As a web services librarian, I take care of the library's website, and I also have traditional librarian duties too. I work on the reference desk, I help students with their reference questions. I teach courses for students, teaching them research skills. I also do mainly technology training for staff and other librarians here at Concordia. Well, I didn't always know that I wanted to be a librarian. In fact, when I was in my undergrad, I wanted to work in the arts. And I was also a big Francophile, I still am, and I wanted to combine French with art somehow. And when I graduated from McMaster, I went directly to Quebec City, where I worked at the Museum of Quebec, Musée des Beaux-Arts Québec, and I worked there as a tour guide. I really worked on my French a lot, and I stayed in Quebec City for a while. I taught English there. I worked in an art gallery, and then I found that the French language skills that I started learning when I was at McMaster, I took French literature courses, grammar courses. Those really helped me when I came back to Ontario to find a job, because the humanities students, they often need like another extra thing after their main humanities degree, something that will set them apart, and especially just practical workplace type skills. And so learning French got me into the job market. I started working in customer service, and then in the same company I became a copywriter, and then through that I was interested in how to organize information online and web design, and I took a certificate courses at Mohawk College in Hamilton too during night school, and then I got interested more in the organization of information, and so I took a workshop at U of T, and then I decided to go to library school. I think the main skill that has gotten me this far is really good communication skills, like comprehension through reading, and also problem-solving skills. That has really gotten me far. I think that a humanities degree has given me exceptional communication skills. Also, as a librarian, having a humanities degree, it's given me a good general culture and understanding of history and critical theory, that kind of thing that helps me every day on the reference desk when I'm helping students to have a general knowledge of what types of research they're doing in many subjects. And also on a practical level, learning French, I think that was one of the things that really changed my career path. If I didn't have that, I don't know where I would be. I think while studying in the humanities, it's good to perhaps pick up a language, take advantage of that. And I think it's also important, and I'm speaking on a very practical level, but to get a little bit of work experience before you leave university. I worked at the Shoppers Drug Mart in Westdale for years, in fact, and you know, besides the employee discount, I really learned a lot about work culture and how to work with others. And it's an asset, even though it wasn't necessarily in my field, but it was in a service position, and it gives you a lot of the soft skills that you need in the workplace. Also, to don't forget about technology, and you know, there's a lot of online resources you can use to brush up on things. YouTube videos are great for learning little tips and tricks, and also learning from your peers and watching other people work. So yeah, definitely you want to work in groups situations so you can learn from each other. Stay curious and do things too that are interesting to you. You don't want to go down a road where you're working on stuff that you think is really, really practical, but you're not interested and you're not engaged with it. So because the whole point is really to be happy with your work and to be happy generally. So work on things that are interesting to you and explore there, because then you'll end up energetic and you'll get more out of it than if you're trying to do things that you're not actually interested in.